Formula E's sixth season included its fair share of surprises, from racing at home and a bumper finale in Berlin to crowning a brand new champion. We witnessed great racing and more than a few shocks and surprises, so here are our top 10 moments you weren't expecting, from teammate clashes to stunning on-track performances. Having made only one previous Formula E appearance way back in Season 2, René Rast was parachuted into Audi Sport App Schaeffler for the 6-race finale in Berlin. The first 4 races were, unsurprisingly, a learning experience for Rast, but in the 5th race, he found himself battling for a podium with André Lotterer, one of Formula E's most notorious defensive drivers. It all came down to the final lap.
Whoa, Rast goes for there! What a bold move from René Rast. It hasn't really worked out. Lotterer comes to squeeze him, and Rast gets the move done, gets the inside. Lotterer's not impressed with that one. They're still side by side. Oh my. There's more contact. Rast is going to feed him out into the wall here, and he's up into 3rd place. And René Rast is going to get a podium for Audi.
Yeah, man. Good job. Good job.
Was it borderline or too much?
Love it. Love it.
Neo 333 had a very difficult campaign last season, failing to score a single point. But that didn't stop Oliver Turvey from extracting the absolute most from the slowest car on the grid. Nowhere was this clearer than in qualifying in Santiago.
Oliver Turvey coming through the final corner now, and the British driver goes 5th. Turvey's in Super Pole. Turvey's in Super Pole.
Well done to Turvey and the Neo guys, because they have been up against it.
Good effort, mate. P5 overall. P5, so cool down tires as much as you can because you're in Super Pole.
You said what? I'm on what?
Thanks guys, well done. Good job.
Not only did Turvey manage to squeeze into Super Pole, he then set a lap faster than Sebastian Buemi, who was driving the much quicker Nissan Edam's car, to start an incredible 5th on the grid. Now no one saw that coming. Sam Bird's season started well in DIRIYAH, where he set the fastest lap in group qualifying. He couldn't quite repeat those heroics in Super Pole though, and started 5th on the grid. But the pace was there. Thanks to Bird's steely determination and overtaking skills, we were treated to a relentless surge up through the field. Most were expecting Alexander Sims or Stoffel Vandoorne to take their first ever victory from the front row, but once again, things didn't quite go how you'd expect.
Sam Bird, look how the language of this car, it just shows he looks quick, he looks confident. D'Ambrosio covers the inside. Bird should be able to get around on the outside with the extra power. He thinks about it, but he's a little too far back there. Here's Bird behind Eduardo Mortara. Bird is in attack mode, Mortara is not. The British driver looks to the inside and moves up into 4th position then. Here's Bird round the outside of Nick de Vries. So Bird goes through into 3rd position. Vandoorne covers the inside. Bird gets the inside though. Vandoorne's laid on the brakes and he's going up the inside of Sims. They make contact and Bird is through. No, not quite. But Vandoorne is in the lead now. Sims drops behind him.
He's going
for it anyway. Up the inside into the chicane. Bird's into the lead of the race in DIRIYAH. So it's Bird through the final corner to win the first race of Season 6. What a win in DIRIYAH for Sam Bird!
Yes, boys!
Sam.
Come on!
I think it's the power of the beard that did that.
Antonio Felix da Costa and Jean-Eric Vergne had only been teammates for a couple of races when the championship arrived in Santiago, but already they were battling tooth and nail for position. After Vergne sustained damage to his front wing in a clash with Stoffel Vandoorne, he found himself under attack from his teammate.
I have a problem with my tire.
That front left bodywork that has been plaguing him all race after he picked up the damage earlier on.
Let pass Tonio and we will have probably to go for a nose change.
Jeff has a problem.
Oh, and he's held up to Costa.
You can't block your teammate.
Unintentionally, but I don't know.
His car is smoking like he's not moving out of the way.
We're on it.
No, you're not. He's closing the door. An idiot.
This isn't cool from Vergne.
We can win this race. The tyre's f***ed as well.
He's just hoping he can hold on to third until that falls off, isn't he?
Jeff, you have to box. We receive a warning, you have to box. That's DNF, Jeff. It will be a DNF.
We have,
Should have won this easy.
yeah, we had
And
some issue
what
on
are
our
we
side.
doing?
We have some issue on our side.
We always have some issue. Okay, we speak later.
With two competitive teammates in a very fast car, fireworks were inevitable. But no one was expecting them in only the third race of the season. In Marrakesh, reigning champion Jean-Eric Vergne was not feeling his best. After sitting out the first practice session, the Frenchman settled for 11th on the grid.
Radio check.
Loud and clear, Jeff. Loud and clear. Okay.
Despite having been taken to hospital the day before, Vergne exceeded everyone's expectations with a stunning drive.
So you see Collado defending from Jean-Eric Vergne, but nothing doing. Jean-Eric Vergne makes the move into turn 1.
He looks to the inside coming into turn 1, and Jean-Eric Vergne is up into 5th place now. Coming down to the chicane now, and Mortara might just about hold on around the outside. No, Vergne's through. So Vergne up into 4th place. This is quite the drive from the reigning champion from 11th on the grid.
Here comes Jean-Eric Vergne past the Porsche of Andre Lotterer.
Vergne to the inside, and the DS TECHEETAH is through past the TAG Heuer Porsche.
Jeff,
He's
passing
through.
laps good at 1-2 at the moment for DS TECHEETAH.
Jean-Eric Vergne up the inside. And Gunter's into 2nd place on the final lap.
Oh, that is close. Those late moves, I don't like them.
Max Gunter finishes in 2nd place. That was right close at the end. 3rd place, a really impressive drive from an under-the-weather Jean-Eric Vergne. He's not doing the traditional run through the crowd because he is not feeling at his best, but a big smile on his face nevertheless.
In Mexico City, it looked as though Sam Bird might replicate his awesome drive in DIRIYAH with a charge to the front of the field. He lined up 5th on the grid and quickly fought his way through the pack.
Robin Freins is up into 4th position around the outside of Andre Lotterer. No, it's Sam Bird in the other Envision car that is trying to get past Lotterer.
Bird's looking like he's making a move. Whoa.
Sends it, flies one into the stadium section, and he manages to send it through. Then Bird is through. Bird ahead of Buemi. He's in attack mode, and he's managed to get up into 2nd place. Bird is in his final attack mode now, and that's Da Costa's chance. Da Costa is through, is he? Up into 2nd position. He was side by side with Bird as they exited the stadium section. They're still side by side. Coming through Perrotada, Bird's got extra power, so he should be able to hold on to this one.
Bird was running in P2 in the late stages of the race when disaster struck.
Oh, it's
Bird's off yet. Got
on
white.
the marbles, in the wall, and what was looking like a great day for Envision Virgin Racing has disappeared.
Anything can happen. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going.
Just keep going, mate, as best you can.
Power broke. I'm out.
After an exploratory campaign as HWA Race Lab, Mercedes-Benz EQ's first season as a factory team was a success, kicking things off with 2 podiums in the opening 2 rounds. But it was the final round in Berlin where things truly came together, with Stoffel Vandoorne starting on pole and his teammate Nick de Vries just behind him in 4th.
We go green in Berlin. I mean, this is looking like this could be a 1-2 here for Mercedes, the way things are shaping up at the moment. And that will be a huge boost to Mercedes in the team's championship. There goes Buemi up the inside of de Vries. So Buemi gets up into 2nd position. And there's de Vries up the inside of Buemi, 2nd place now for the Mercedes. A Mercedes 1-2 in Formula E. The champions crowned already, but the final honours in the final race of 6 races in 9 days goes to Stoffel Vandoorne and Mercedes.
A 1-2 finish at the last opportunity of the season was enough for Mercedes to secure 3rd in the team's championship and 2nd in the Drivers' Championship with Vandoorne. Not bad for a first season as a factory team. After one season with JRX Dragon, Maximilian Gunter joined BMW I Andretti Motorsport. In only his 3rd race for the team, the German lined up 2nd on the grid, ready for a race-long battle for the win.
Oh, move from Max Gunter.
He's in attack mode. Mortara
Oh, big lockup, it does it.
is not, and Gunter gets back through.
Gunter is all over Mitch Evans. Look at this battle for the lead.
Whoa,
to the
big
outside.
lockup.
Can he do it all the way around?
That'll be a massive move if he can, and there's a bit of a nudge, and Gunter now tries to fight back.
Evans, this has got to defend on the way in, though.
Down towards turn 9, Evans is going to have to cover the inside line here. Max Gunter in the BMW to the outside, hangs it on around the outside and gets through. Great move from Max Gunter.
Will we see a lunge into the hairpin? He gets a good run out of turn 9. Is he going to go to the inside turn 10? Here he comes.
Oh, that's
DaCosta
legs,
for the
and they
lead.
hit each other. DaCosta forces his way past. Now that is robust.
DaCosta looking to the left. He's defending.
Up the inside goes Gunter. Here we go into turn 9. DaCosta is going to be so close to 0. I think he's in big trouble on every front here, DaCosta. He goes defensive. Gunter goes to the outside at turn 9, and he's done it. The BMW of Max Gunter gets into the lead through the final corner to win in Santiago and win in Formula E for the first time. Max Gunter.
With his lightning pace and excellent energy management skills, Gunter outraced 2 proven winners with bags of experience between them to become Formula E's youngest ever race winner. In a championship where experience is everything, Gunter had flipped the script. Not much can be expected of a team making their debut in the super competitive ABB FIA Formula E Championship. But the Tag Heuer Porsche Formula E team arrived at their first race in DIRIYAH with high hopes. Andre Lotterer lined up 7th on the grid.
We go green in DIRIYAH. Very quick, lights out. Mortara going defensive. Round the outside goes Lotterer. D'Ambrosio's going to feed him towards the wall. Bird joins this fight, as does Lotterer. So Lotterer out of nowhere is well in the fight for a podium and maybe even a win in the Porsche.
Yeah, Porsche's first race in Formula E. So the rookies, Porsche and Mercedes, are showing their strength.
Oh, locker from Lotterer. He's going in a bit deep. He'll be on the dirty line. Is that Van Dorn's opportunity to take second place? No. Lotterer gets away with that one, but I think that leaves Bird relatively comfortable. Lotterer in second. Porsche and Mercedes on the podium in their first race in ABB FIA Formula E.
Not bad for a start, huh, boys?
Andre Lotterer. It's his 5th podium. It's his 4th second place.
Lotterer shocked the paddock by taking his Porsche all the way to the podium, securing a 2nd place in the team's first ever race. What a drive. Antonio Felix da Costa arrived in Berlin leading the championship by 11 points. With 6 races still left to run, the title was anyone's for the taking. Or was it? 2 pole positions converted into 2 race wins allowed da Costa to take control of the championship.
And da Costa takes the first win in Berlin.
Yahoo! That's amazing. Eyes on tomorrow. Let's go. 1 done, 5 to go. Let's go.
Absolutely stunning stuff.
And one more, Tonio. Mega job.
Yes! Vamos! 2 in a row, guys. 3 in a row. Amazing. All right, 2 down, 4 to go.
Antonio Felix da Costa winning again.
2 more strong performances allowed him to clinch the title with 2 races to go. An unprecedented display of dominance that nobody saw coming.
Bora! Vamos! Vamos!
Despite facing the most competitive grid in motorsport and being paired with the reigning double champion as his teammate, da Costa charged to championship glory, leaving his rivals in the dust. What an incredible season-long performance from Formula E's new champ. Did we miss anything? What are your favourite crazy moments in Formula E history? Let us know in the comments.